Now is #1 New York Times best-selling author Ed Klein is back with us, and his new book, of course, is about the Obamas and versus the Clintons blood feud. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right, so your book knocked Hillary Clinton's book off of the being #1.
That's right.
That's #1. Let's take a look at Hillary's numbers. She now pulled herself off this book tour. Her first book, Living History, sales first week were amazing.
Yeah, they were
600,000.
Mm-hmm.
This one was 85,000, and it was down the second week to 45,000.
That's right.
And your book knocked her off the New York Times bestseller list.
It did, and you know, there
you're
was
#1.
A piece today in the Washington Post that said not only are her book sales failing, but when you analyze whether people actually read the book, who bought the book, 33. Most people don't get past page 33 of the book, according to this analysis.
And on Amazon, your book has not left the top 10. And what number is she on Amazon?
She's way down in the 60s.
Wow, that's death for a book at this point.
It is.
In the third week or whatever. All right. This is really important. You heard both tapes.
Yes.
Your analysis.
Well, you know, Hillary has a very tenuous hold on reality. Even when she went from Washington to Arkansas to marry Bill Clinton, she knew from the beginning that Clinton was a philanderer, and she denied it. Mm-hmm. She denied it up and down when he was with, the Monica Lewinsky happened. She denied that when she said she went to Bosnia and got under sniper fire, then she didn't get under sniper fire. Now she's on her book tour saying, I was opposed to gay marriage. Now I'm for. There's a real characterological problem.
Do you remember William Safire?
Yes.
I mean, a very well-respected writer.
Congenital
liar.
Right.
Right. All right. So, which is the real Hillary? The one bragging in the tape? You know, fascinating case, and destroyed my faith in lie detectors, and I got him off with 2 months served, versus the answer that she gave here?
I think the problem really is that this is a woman who wants to be president, but I don't think she knows the difference between the truth and a lie.
That's even worse. All right, now, there are other issues. She's decided, apparently, I guess she was so poor and they were struggling so much that from a PR perspective, this has been such a disaster, this book tour, and the sales are so horrible, she's now headed off to the Hamptons after all this, and she's now in the middle of a controversy over speaking fees at a university.
And she's paying $250,000 a week for that Hamptons house.
Okay, and she's getting $250,000 for the speech, and students are saying, why is all these kids borrowing money to go to school? She can't give a free speech for the kids?
And she says, okay, well, I'll give the money to a foundation.
The Clinton Foundation.
The Clinton Foundation we hear about.
It's just bizarre. All right, you say that there is a plan that Obama is planning to double-cross Hillary.
Yeah. You know, I noticed in today's newspapers and other places that there's a report that Hillary is moving away and putting distance between herself and Obama, which is exactly why I wrote that New York Post piece that said the Obamas are looking for someone other than the Clintons to be the nominee in 2016.
And they have, turned to Elizabeth Warren?
They have had secret negotiations with Elizabeth Warren, Valerie Jarrett.
So Bill Clinton comes in, makes a deal with Obama. I'll support you 2012, you support Hillary 2016, and Obama's going to back off?
That's exactly what's happening.
Wow. All right, we're going to watch that closely.
Yes.
Congrats, #1 on the New York Times
list.
list.
Thank you so much.
Knocking off Hillary's book. Wow. Bet she's real happy about that. And coming up...